Good morning, everyone. I am coming back. I am going to do a vlog and I'm talking myself into it. It's been kind of a crazy week going on here, but I decided to sit down and have a cup of tea. It's really cold. Well, I'm always cold now. But, it's kind of rainy here in the Northwest. And so I thought, you know what? I should have some nice tea, sit down, take the time to do a vlog. And so, yeah. So I also thought I'd show you one of my new finds that I'm absolutely in love with. My husband's mom gave this to me. It is the Republic Company tea. Republic of Tea. It's you can find this at Tully's Coffee. I had gotten her addicted to one of the flavors there, and so she'd ordered this. It's a vanilla coconut white tea, and there's no sugar in it or anything, but it has that it's a really light flavor, a little bit of a vanilla coconut flavor. It's a really smooth tea. It's very lovely. And then I was going to show you something else with it. When you order online with this tea, they send a catalog. And I found something, and I haven't ordered it yet, but I want to. I'm going to bring it really close. So you see it? It's called Get Burning Tea. And I want to order it. I can't wait. It has chili pepper and cinnamon and ginger and black pepper. That sounds gross in a tea. But it's and it's organic. But it's to help your metabolism get a little extra boost. So I was like, oh my goodness, that sounds awesome. Because, I love to try to add, cayenne or chili pepper to a lot of my cooking and stuff to help, get that in me to help with the metabolism and that. So I have been doing okay. I wouldn't say doing great, and I wouldn't say doing bad. So on Friday, we went up to my mom's for the very first time since we've been back here in Washington. And I was really not hesitant, I was kind of regretting going up at this time because, just starting out, on VLCDs. I think right now I'm on VLCD 13. And, I was at like 9 when I was going up there. And it's always difficult going up to my mom. So, I love my mom and everything. But sometimes, we can have challenges in that, but also, especially with the eating, I do come from a family where all of the women have been, morbidly obese. And so it is kind of a challenge going up because of the fact that, I know that there's always going to be good food. And she doesn't do a lot of cooking and do a lot of stuff, but, there's always some kind of goodies or yummy there. 'Cause she just wants to bless us, and it's just, something that she's always done. And she always has, M&Ms around for the kids because it's just, thing that, she does for, the grandkids. She always has M&Ms around in that. So I just knew there was going to be a lot of temptation in that, and I knew I should have got on and vlogged beforehand and just let everybody know that, here's the situation that I'm going in, here's what, I'm going to have to be dealing with, and probably just should have let you guys encourage me and, been accountable. Because I went, and I, journaled and everything, and I'm like, I'm not going to give in. I knew that, the kids' grandpa they're going to make cinnamon rolls, homemade cinnamon rolls, and they're better than the Cinnabon cinnamon rolls, and they're like just as big. So I knew that they were going to do that, and I was like, I'm not going to have one, I'm not going to have one. And sure enough, of course, because my youngest son, who is 9, almost 10, made the cinnamon rolls with his grandpa. And of course, there's just the whole, emotional thing of watching him do this with him. And it was so sweet. And I'm like, what am I not going to have a cinnamon roll that my own child pretty much made? And of course, it was reasoning. It's making justifications and excuses. And so, I did. I had one. But even before that, I had some pasta that we had made. And I was like, okay, this is it. Tomorrow, because I did bring food. I brought all my protocol food and everything. Even brought up some injections and that. And woke up in the morning and had another cinnamon roll. So that, needless to say, was Memorial Day weekend. So that Saturday is like, okay, we're doing, hot dog roast, s'more roast out, at the fire, and I'm just going to give myself a day off. So decided to do that, and then came home on Sunday, and I was up 3 pounds. So I did a steak day on that day. And it went really well. The next day, got up to another release, and then I was only a pound above, and that was Memorial Day. And I don't know what happened. I don't know. Decided to take another holiday on Hcg and had another cheat day. And so, that was the day that was a little bit more irritating because there was no excuse. There was no reasoning, no justification at all of why I was doing it. It was just a cheat. And so just call it what it is. And so I'm back on track though, been staying pop, been doing good. So I'm pretty much right back at, where I was when I went up to my mom's. So I'm still at a 15.5 pound release, and I'm on VLCD 13. The other thing that happened, that's probably, I take that back not knowing why I did Monday. Sunday, when I got back, let's see, so Saturday I skipped an injection, and then Sunday, being home, I took my injection, and then after church came home and realized I started Tom. Tom was there. So sometimes I have no clue when he's coming. And I know that's kind of great, but I had no clue. And I was like, whoa. And so since I'm doing the injections, then, I had to stop for a few days. And I only stopped doing my injections on Tom until I start, lightening up. Get a little bit lighter, and then I start my injections back up. So I was like, Saturday off the injection, Sunday did the injection because I didn't know Tom was here, and then had 3 days off. So I don't know if this is right, so if I'm wrong, if you guys want to tell me, but on the days that I don't do injections on Tom, and I still do, try, not this weekend, but, I do try to stay pop. I don't count those days as a VLCD because I'm not taking my injection, and I just extend them my round a little bit longer. Does that make sense? So I'm pretty sure that that's right. That's the way that we're supposed to do it. And then this round, I'm also trying to, I'm going to skip my injections on Sundays. I know a lot of people, I've never skipped injections on, one day a week like Dr. Simeon says to do. But I'm going to start doing that just because my husband was doing the Hcg at first when we started this round. And we only had got the one bottle this time, which is a 40-day round. And so he was using it. And then a week into it, he decided he was going to stop. I couldn't believe he was stopping because I was like, why? You're doing so great. And he actually came back with the reasoning that he was losing too much weight. and we didn't have the money for him to be able to go out and get new clothes. And he works at, a higher end car dealership, and he does need to look nice. And so the slacks that he was wearing were bunching up and getting way too big. And I was like, well, just go to Goodwill and, see if you can find any. He's like, I am not going to a high-end dealership wearing pants from Goodwill. Now, if he would have been able to look and find something really nice that fit him, that would have been fine. But his reasoning was that he was losing too much weight and he just couldn't afford to go buy new clothes, and so he was going to stop. I'm like, sometimes our husbands, with how they can lose more and they can lose it quicker, and he maintains really well, just like Stephanie, your husband. I know your name, I just can't talk today. Steph's husband, when he was in P3 and P4, would, cheat and do some stuff, eat some stuff that really isn't something that us women can do, and he could still stabilize. Same with my husband. He could still stabilize, and it drives me crazy because now he's still eating. I send him all of his food all day. He still is eating, P3, and, but he'll still have some things every now and then, and he still maintains or loses, and it drives me crazy. So now I'm the only one doing the HCG. That was really long. I'm so sorry for rambling. I'm going to blame it on the weather. Yeah, I just lost what I was thinking. I should go back to bed. Oh, one of those days. So anyways, still plugging along. That's why I'm doing my skip days this round, because I need to extend what I have left since he used a week of it. So, yeah, that was why I was skipping. Did measurements, and I have released or lost inches, even though, I had that not 1 day cheat, the 3 day cheat this weekend. But I still did lose and drop inches, which is really good. So I think my stomach area is the same, or the smallest that it's been since doing HCG, which is really awesome. And then my calves went down a little bit, like a half an inch. I was so excited, like, yay! So they're at like a 17 and a half. And my goal, I can't wait for my calves to be out of the 17-inch measurement. So that's going to be a celebration day when that happens. So that's my update. Really long, rambly. I'm so sorry. And hopefully I will do another one soon, so it doesn't have to be so long to catch up. So, all right. Have a great day, guys. Bye.